Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm ChillingCharly, and today we're going to be discussing potential future upgrades for the Nooks Cranny and Able Sisters store in Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now this video will have some minor spoilers from data mined content, but it's mostly going to be speculative, so I hope you guys will enjoy this one, and if you're excited to check it out, be sure to leave a like to show your support, and let's get straight into this. So when you start off in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you don't even have a store. As you guys will probably remember, you start off with nothing. You know, you got to sell to Timmy or Tommy in the resident services tent, but then you do get to build your Nooks Cranny, and for quite a while it will stay like you see on the screen, but eventually you can actually upgrade it and get your own fancier Nooks Cranny. Now, there's actually something quite unusual about this, and that's the fact that Nooks Cranny upgrades into Nooks Cranny. Yeah, so in previous Animal Crossing games, this was never a thing. Nooks Cranny would be the very first one you would start off with, and then it would upgrade into something different. Usually TNT Mart, I believe, but I may be wrong on that in terms of names. Either way, it would upgrade into a different name, and the store would actually be quite a bit different. To be fair, these two Nooks Crannies are extremely different outside and inside, so, you know, it's not like they're disappointing or anything just because they've got the same name. But in terms of upgrades, it doesn't really feel like too much of a leap like it did in previous games. And one thing that is missing severely from Animal Crossing New Horizons is the many different upgrades that you could give to Nooks Cranny. So Nooks Cranny could usually upgrade a total of about 4 to 5 times, I believe. So you could definitely do a lot of upgrading with your store, and it's something that would keep you very busy in the games. One of my personal favorite upgrades was the final upgrade for the store in Animal Crossing New Leaf, the TNT Emporium. And I mean, just look at this thing on the outside. I know you guys might think it looks a bit garish, and it kind of does, but it fits really well with the main street, which is where it was settled. But yeah, this was so cool, and on the inside it was massive. It had 3 floors. On the top was Gracie, in the middle was furniture, and in the bottom was a bunch of different stuff like tools and Leaf as well. So that's going to be one of the things we're actually going to talk about here. Now, it has kind of been confirmed in the data mines that Nooks Cranny will get an upgrade eventually. At least it's hinted at very strongly, and I'd be very surprised if they didn't do this. Whether it will stay as Nooks Cranny or not, we don't know. I'm guessing it will, just due to the name changes for this one, but maybe each name for Nooks Cranny, like let's say the next one is TNT Mart, maybe each one will have 2 stages, who knows. We do know, however, that the next one will have a second floor, and I actually think it would be perfect for Leaf to move in on the second floor and get his own shop. That would be so incredibly exciting to see him get his own shop space again. In New Leaf, he did have his own entire shop, and then eventually he moved into the Timmy and Tommy run store, which was really cool. And obviously, as you can see here, he has a pretty massive one, and he sells you a lot of different stuff. So I think it'd be really exciting to see him get his own store again. There's a lot of different things that he could sell to us, and probably new items that we can't even imagine right now. So I'm really hoping that Leaf will move in. I think that makes good sense for Leaf to move back into the building. That way they won't have to take up massive amounts of space on the island with a brand new building, because I honestly can't see them doing that. I know some of you guys would like a new building, but I personally don't think they will do that. Now let's talk about the Able Sisters. The Able Sisters is a store that has pretty much never upgraded in any Animal Crossing game. However, it did have some partners in the previous game. So for example, in New Leaf, it had a separate building kind of next door. It was still the same building, I guess, but like a different room that you would go into. That was LaBelle's room, and she would sell accessories only. So maybe that's something they could do, you know, expand the amount of accessories they sell, or maybe LaBelle could do something a bit different in there. That would be kind of cool. I'm not too sure, but there's a lot of potential there for her to come back in an upgraded Able Sisters, and I think the Able Sisters could actually upgrade for the first time ever and get a second floor, and that's where Kix could be. That would definitely be very exciting, and I would love to see Kix have his own store again. It seems really weird to me that he finally got one and then they sort of downgraded him in this game. I'm not sure why they did that, but you know, I guess it's to save space on buildings. But I want you guys to tell me what you think. Would you like to see these stores upgraded? How do you think the upgrades are going to be? And do you think some of the special characters who sell us items around the island will move in or not? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you want to help support this channel, click the join button down below the video to become a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a bunch of really cool perks for doing so, and it helps me out a whole bunch too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and you can subscribe for even more Animal Crossing content. I'll be sure to catch you guys in the next one. I really appreciate you watching. And yeah, definitely check out more Animal Crossing videos on the right side of the video, and see you next time.